Is Bovada Sportsbook legit or a scam? So before I give you guys my review, I want to let you guys know that I've been using Bovada for a number of years, probably around 5 years or so. 5 or 6 years is when I first got on Bovada. With that said, I'm going to give you guys my review based on my own experience and let you guys know what I think of Bovada. And also, if you guys are interested in joining Bovada, I'm going to go ahead and place a link in the description for a $750 bonus when you deposit with Bitcoin. I'm also going to place another link where you get a $250 bonus if you don't deposit with Bitcoin, if you do a regular deposit. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get into depositing money, withdrawing money, what I think of Bovada Sportsbook. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, is Bovada Sportsbook legit or is it a scam? It is 100% legit. I have deposited money on Bovada. I have also withdrawn money on Bovada. So let me get started with how I was depositing money when I first joined Bovada years ago. So the way that I was depositing money when I first joined Bovada was with a debit card. So when you deposit money with your debit card, it's not going to say Bovada on your bank statement. It's going to have like a random description. That's because banks don't really like when you deposit money. However, there shouldn't be an issue. I never had an issue depositing using my debit card. So that's one deposit method. Now, the deposit method that I use now and which I recommend is using Bitcoin. Although there's nothing wrong with using your debit card, that's totally fine as well, debit or credit card. But I like using Bitcoin. Number one is because of the insane bonuses that are offered, such as this one, up to a $750 bonus. I'll put the link in the description once again for that. And number two is the speed, okay? So as you can see over here, it says same day payouts with Bitcoin. And when you deposit, your money gets there very, very quick. It's a lot faster than debit card. Not that debit card takes a long time. It's same day as well. But the payout part, getting paid out in Bitcoin is amazing. And if you guys take a look at Bitcoin's price today, Bitcoin is at around $40,000, right? So Bitcoin's going up. So now you're withdrawing with an appreciating asset versus cash. So that's one thing I love about depositing with Bitcoin and withdrawing with Bitcoin. So number one is speed, and number two is I'm able to withdraw in Bitcoin versus cash, right? So I can add to my Bitcoin position. So that's what I love about depositing with Bitcoin. And once again, you could use debit card as well. Now, as far as withdrawing, like I said, I like Bitcoin, but another way you can withdraw money is by check. That's how I used to do it before. And you basically get a check delivered to your door. And from what I remember, I can't remember exactly how long it used to take because it's been a while since I've done it, but I believe it was around a week. It might have been a little bit longer. So it's been a couple of years since I withdrew with check. I like using Bitcoin. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the sports book, and I'm going to give you guys some other things that I like about it. Okay, so one thing I love about Bovada versus a lot of the other sports books, there's some other decent ones as well. I'm not saying Bovada is the only one. Is it's an all-in-one sports book. There's all the sports you could think of, right? So there's football, basketball, hockey, baseball, soccer, UFC. You can go to all sports over here and take a look at all the different sports there is. There's horse racing, so it's an all-in-one sports book. There's a lot of sports books out there where they offer certain sports or they only offer sports book. It's only a sports book. That leads me to my number two thing, which I'm going to touch on more towards the end of this video. So make sure you stick to the end of this video. That's that it has other things, not just sports. And I'll get into that in just a minute. Right now, I want to focus on the sports part. So the other thing I like about sports, the Bovada Sportsbook, is the number of props they have. Okay, so that's the different bets you can do. So a lot of sportsbook, they're gonna have your spread over here and your money line bet, the over under, and they're gonna have a few other bets. So with Bovada, as you can see, like with the Hawks and Hornets game, there's 135 different bets that you can place. So there is so much variety, right? So like you can spread your money across different bets. There's over unders on points, rebounds, and assists. On certain players you can bet on just the first quarter spread, the first quarter total. You can do different spreads. You don't have to go with what's just there. You can you can take the Hawks for a 13 point as a 13-point favorite. You can take the Hawks as a 1-point favorite. There's so many different bets you can do, and that's one of the things I love about Bovada versus some of the other sports books. And another great thing is their live betting. So as of right now, I don't believe any basketball games have started. It's almost 4 o'clock. But with live betting, there's football also. I don't really bet on football. But you can do live bets as well. So as the game's going, and you're gonna see these numbers really move with basketball. So with football, it's a little bit slower because there's not that many times you score. But in basketball, you're basically scoring on every other possession, right? So you're gonna see these numbers going up and down, the spreads, the money line as well. So that's something I really like as well. And getting back to my other point, I know this is a review for the sports book, but one thing I love about Bovada is it's not just their sports book. They have everything. So a lot of people, when they gamble, they don't just like sports, right? You want to join the casino? The casino's in here too, right? It's an all-in-one. And they have all the top games over here when it comes to the casino. And you're going to be able to access the casino bonuses as well using the link in the description when you join using Bitcoin, or whether you join using the other link. So all the bonuses are going to be in that link. So feel free to check that out. And there's also a live dealer. So you go ahead and check this out over here for yourself. This isn't something that I've used, but I've seen it in action. If you want to play poker, there's that over here too. Horse racing, there's everything, you name it. It's an all-in-one sports book. And from my personal experience, Bovada is my number one sports book, and it is my go-to sports book when it comes to betting online. If you guys have any questions, comment below. Please hit that like button. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.